Hey beautiful soul, soul dancer, the white dragon here. This is not where I plan to do the vibe of the week. This is not even when I plan to do the vibe of the week. However, this is the way it is. I'm sitting here in an early morning drizzle, and the reading I get for the week, I didn't even plan to do this on my phone. But this is the way it came. The end is in sight. Those were the words that I heard. And they are resounding in my head. The end is in sight, beautiful souls. You gotta take time out. Practice some solitude, some contemplation to get the goods, so to speak, on exactly what's happening, and get the intuitive key that you need to open that lock, because you are a being of pure spirit, pure power, pure intelligence, and pure potential. And with that, you have all the power you need to put your hand on the tiller of that boat and sail your boat in the direction that you want to go on the high seas. You are in control. Take control of those thoughts. That's what I mean by in control. Because then, with that, you have the entire, not only do you have the entire universe at your disposal, you also have the horizon stretched out in front of you, and you can gain a perfect perspective on the situation at hand, delve into that deeper inner wisdom in order to choose the direction that you want to go, because you are heading to an awakening. That's literally the reading for the week. So now let's get into it on a deeper level. We have the Hermit Card. The Hermit Card is the one that says, you gotta walk those bare vineyards. I always see this card as vineyards, with the vines trimmed back, awaiting the next season. And as you walk along the vineyard, you are in pure contemplation. That's your solitude. Because solitude, of course, as you all must know, is not going anywhere physically. It's going inside, spiritually. That is where you want to find the deeper truth that vibrates with your soul, that inner wisdom that you need to know. You're going to shine the light on that issue to gain a new and deeper understanding. It literally is as straightforward as that. The Hermit card is number 9, which is the number for endings, and it's a major arcana card. So delve into that solitude. There are far too many people who are afraid of solitude. Silence is scary. That's why people are always on their phones. That's why when walking along, everybody is like this. I found myself from time to time doing that while I was checking for whatever it is. And then I told myself, that's totally unnecessary. So I now have set times to check my phone for anything that I consider important. And the rest will stay as it is, because there are things much more important than the telephone. You will not find the spiritual answers you need via the telephone. And as I was saying that, let me rephrase that. You see, when you are doing the work, the answers will come from everywhere. This is how spirit works. However, you gotta go inside first. You gotta ask. And you gotta be listening in the silence. The stillness is where the answers will land. Gently, 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 softly, for you to be able to integrate it if you are open and willing. The next card, I think I got this card last week. This card, I tell you all, this card, oh my goodness. You see, I don't know why I chose to do this here. Was not urged whatever to do this here. The Wind Star, I keep saying this card should have been a major arcana card. It speaks of potential, raw potential. You got it. You got it. It doesn't get any better than this. Everything is there for you. You cannot even hold the energy in. That's what this magnificent yellow corona on the top of the pink stele, as I call it, is saying. It's just blowing the top off. Oh my God. You got all the help you need with the grace of spirit. Clear intellect. That's actually where you are. You have the vision. But are you tapping into that vision? Are you rolling with that vision? Are you bringing that vision alive? That's what you need to do, you know, in order to get to where you want to go. Because you can now stand there, create, bring it to fruition, and nobody on this planet can break it down, will break it down, will break you down. It is simple, it is powerful. You can create anything you want in life, and it is absolutely up to you to decide and choose that vision once you are clear on where you want to go. And that brings me to the next card, because Wind Star, that's a go card. Every card that has the word star in it is a go card. It's a yes card. Okay? Now we have the Wind Goddess. Are you directing your life the way you want it? That red line is not only the tiller on your boat, which signifies your life on the high seas, which is the deep ocean is beautiful, clear and blue, with the beautiful, magnificent rays shining clear. Your mind is clear. Your thoughts are deep and profound. You are in almost constant contemplation of yourself, the love for yourself, where you are and where you want to go, and you are accepting yourself exactly as you are, knowing as you plumb the depths of your soul, I'm good. That's what this is. The red line, however, also means drawing boundaries. This is critically important. It's critically important, and I cannot emphasize that enough. You are in charge. Wind Goddess says you are an organized and perceptive thinker, transparent, clear, and direct in your opinions and decisions. You gotta be honest and remain fair. I mean, shit happens. This is a fact. You gotta be honest with yourself. That's the only person you need to be honest with. Alright? I want to be absolutely clear on that. You are the only one that you need to be honest with. If you bring others into the picture, that's perfectly fine. But all of that to say, remain true to yourself and who you really are. You are on the path The seagulls are flying overhead. The beautiful yellow light of spirit, the glorious sunshine is there supporting you, clarifying your thoughts. You can't get better than that. It's beautiful. It's a go, go, go. And what you need now is to see things in a different way. That's where the perspective card comes in. The perspective card is a major arcana card. And this card is saying, during all your contemplation, as the world opens up to you, as your eyes are fixed on the horizon of where you want to go, in that stillness, you will be able to gain a different perspective on that thing that's bothering you. Gain a different perspective to get the clarity you need to moving forward. This is a time where you chill out. I always say chill out, hang loose, rest in the fullness of life. It's all good. You need to look at things differently in a really unique way in order to move, in order to know how to move forward in a determined and relaxed manner. You gotta let that tongue hang out. You gotta speak your truth. There's no aggression. You know what there is? There is just pure love for yourself, for life, and who you are. And let the rest take care of itself. That, beautiful souls, is what the perspective card is saying. What others do, think, or say is absolutely irrelevant to who you are, what you are, and where you're going. You are on the path, and no thing must be allowed to stand in your way. Why? It's important. Don't you want to get to where you want to be, even if you don't know where that is exactly? Because you see, the beautiful part of it, my ladies and gentle birds, is that it is all in the journey. It's not the ending, you know. Even if you are, not even if or when you are focusing on, you know, I want to get that thing. I want to live that life that I dream of. You don't know how it's going to turn out. You know how you want it to turn out. And you are taking the necessary steps. However, it is who you become in the process on that journey that is important. That's it. That's it. That's the beautiful thing about it. And it is delicious, 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 because you are awakening. I haven't gotten the awakening card in a long time for anybody. And it's here. This is what you are heading to. This is why you have climbed that mountain. Oh my God. It was hard. It was tough. It was so difficult. It hurt. The tears, the pain, the pus that you released when you gouged out that boil. The blood, sweat, and tears are all bringing you here. They are all bringing you here, beautiful souls, to that awakening that is absolutely so exquisite. The awakening card is a major arcana card. The awakening card is saying that you have climbed that mountain. You know how tough it has been. You know the troughs that you fell into. You know how you gouged out your knees. You know how you were bleeding and torn and worn out. And so many times you will tempt to just stop and say, fuck it, I've had enough, and just sit there in your tears and your sorrow, and then you decided to get up and continue. Why? Because there is no other choice. You will already, I actually was about to say, the word that came was you are already on the path. That's what it is. You are already on the path. You are more than halfway up there. Are you really going to sit on your ass and give up? That makes no sense at all. And this is why when you get to the top of this mountain, all you can do is just stand there, the queen and king of all you survey, with arms spread wide, and say, yes, yes, yes. It was worth it. Reward yourself. Be grateful, grateful, grateful for every single thing that you have accomplished. Rejoice. You know what you went through to get there. Now you're at the top of the mountain and everything is laid out for you. It is time that you decide, I worked for this. I don't care what anyone says. It is not luck. Luck does not exist. Luck is preparation meeting opportunity. That is what luck means. Embrace it all. You have the polar bears. Those are the white parts here on the card. I always see them as polar bears. And at the head up here, where my finger is, that's Old Man Whale. You could not have more powerful spirits to support you. And Apu, that's the name, the Quechua name for mountain, is there to support you as well. It's all a go. It's all good. Yes, it's hard. It's difficult, but you can do it. I have absolute faith in you that you can do it. And actually, there is no other choice. Don't you want to? Joy, joy, joy awaits you. And there ends the vibe of the week for this week, beautiful souls. Ciao.